Okay, for this first part, you're gonna need 3 eggs beaten, 1 cup of sugar, 2/3 cup of pumpkin, 3/4 cup of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and half a teaspoon of cinnamon. Okay, since now I have the eggs beaten in a separate bowl, I need to mix the flour, the sugar, the pumpkin, and the cinnamon and the baking soda. Okay, now since I have the pumpkin, flour, and sugar and all that mixed up, you need to add the eggs in and stir that well. And preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, now since you have your pumpkin stuff mixed up, you need to take a little bit of oil. I'm just using olive oil, and you need to put just a little bit on your baking sheet. And then take something to spread it around with and spread this all around. You need to put this on there so you can get your pumpkin roll off easily, so it doesn't all fall apart. And now you need to take a sheet of wax paper that on there, make sure it's all smoothed down. And now when you have that, you just need to dump your pumpkin. You just need to dump your pumpkin in. And just smooth that out and try to get it as even as you can. Now, when that is even as you can get it, you just need to pop it in the oven for 15 to 25 minutes. Okay, so now after your pumpkin is done, it should look something like this. And what you need to do is take some more powdered sugar and lay out a rag. Make sure it is a good size for the pumpkin roll because you have to roll it up. But just sprinkle the powdered sugar. That's a big old clump. Sprinkle the powdered sugar all over the rag. And make sure you coat it nicely so the pumpkin roll doesn't stick to it. And just spread that out. And then take a knife. I almost got it all in my hair. Now take a knife and go around the edges. going to carefully tap it over. It'll come off. Voila. And now you just need to take the wax paper off. Okay, now you just need to cut off the edges of it. And now, when you've done that, you need to carefully wrap it up. You gotta be careful just to make sure it doesn't crack or anything. Just roll that up and let that cool for probably about 30 to 45 minutes. Golly, I'm a mess. I'm gonna have to sweep. And now, while that's cooling, you need to take cream cheese, an 8-ounce package of cream cheese. And put it in a bowl. You need to have the cream cheese at a room temperature so it's easier to stir. And then you need 1 cup of powdered sugar. You need a small thing of pecans. Crushed pecans. You don't have to add this if you don't want to, or you can just use any kind of nut. I swear there's another. Oh yeah. And now you need to take 2 tablespoons of softened butter. Then you just stir that up and don't put it in the fridge because then it'll get cold. And then you just stir that up and just wait for the pumpkin roll to cool. I forgot to tell you guys to add 1/4 of a teaspoon of vanilla into your cream cheese mixture. Okay, and once you have let your pumpkin roll cool for about 45 minutes to an hour, you can unroll it. Okay, now you can add your cream cheese onto your pumpkin roll. Okay, now when you have that on your pumpkin roll, now you just need to spread it around with a spoon or a spatula. Okay, now once you have that all spread out, just need to roll it back up. Oh no, it's breaking. And there is your finished pumpkin roll.
You're live.